Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Y'all, I am doing a voiceover. I was not expecting to record again today. And so yeah, okay. I'm here with a vision. In this vision, I saw a woman that was adopted, okay? But here's the situation, because in this vision, this is basically someone that was adopted, but they don't know they were adopted. Okay, so this is someone that was adopted as a baby. This is someone whose birth certificate literally says that their parents, that they believe to be their parents, are their parents. However, they are not their parents. The parents have opted not to tell this woman, or it could be a man too, but it was a woman in my vision, that they are adopted. However, everybody knows they are adopted. They also, in a sense, treat them as if they are adopted. Now, the most concerning thing to me about this vision is that, the siblings, like the siblings to this woman, treat her as if she should not be treated as though she is a part of the family. They treat her as if they treat her like she's the a stepchild, or like they treat her like she is adopted, while simultaneously acting as if she is not adopted. So it's kind of like, from their point of view, they have a reason to be treating her this way. But from her point of view, she does not understand why she is being treated this way. And let me get the scripture, and then I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna talk about it. Hold on. The scripture comes from Isaiah 10. Woe to those who make unjust laws, to those who issue oppressive decrees, to deprive the poor of their rights and withhold justice from the oppressed of my people, making widows their prey and robbing the fatherless. I was just about to say it, okay? See, the messed up thing about this whole little situation, I don't know who this for, but let me tell you the messed up thing about this scenario right here. It would be different if whoever this person was knew that they were adopted, and they knew that the people they believe to be their parents are not really their parents, and they knew the people that they believe to be their siblings were not really their siblings. I just feel like the most messed up, jacked up part about this situation right here, and these messed up, jacked up people, is they are treating this person, this woman or this man, like they don't belong, like they are unwanted, like they are annoyed, they're frustrated, they don't want to be around them, but they won't tell them the truth about who they are. It'd be different if they would just tell them, look, you adopted, we don't really want you around, can you please leave? You know what I'm saying? Versus making them believe that they belong and they're a part and we love you. No, yeah. But behind their back, oh, I wish they would just leave. I wish she would just go away. I wish she would run away and just never return. I wish they would stop calling me. I wish they would stop popping up. I wish they would stop coming to Thanksgiving. Oh, I wish they would stop showing up to Christmas. And I wish they would stop expecting us to do this. And I wish they would stop expecting us to do that. We don't like them. God said, woe to those who make unjust laws, to those who issue oppressive decrees, to deprive the poor of their rights and withhold justice from the oppressed of my people, making widows their prey and robbing the fatherless. This is pure evil. It is nonsense. It is a ball of confusion. They need to choose. Either they want this person to be part of their family or they don't. I just feel like this person would have more peace if they would open up their mouth and say, look, you adopted and we really don't want you around. Then guess what? They can go on about their business and find a real family or create a real family without bothering these people. But instead of being real with them and letting them know, look, we really don't want you around us because you not really our blood. You not really our family. They want to try to string them along. Lead them be then. If you like to have so much hate in your heart towards somebody, but insist on them being there, why? That is madness. It is crazy. If you hate them so much and they bother you to such an extent and they just frustrate your entire being, why in the world would you keep lying to them and trying to make them believe that they fit where they don't? And you can't try, and if you do want them around, then you need to stop trying to make them feel as though they don't fit. I just feel like this is someone that they're like, I don't understand why they think they should have a say so in this, and they shouldn't have a say so in that. Like, this is the siblings would get upset when this child would say, Mama, can you cook this? Daddy, can you take me here? I want to get this. I want to go here. They would get mad because how dare they get 5 Christmas presents and they really not a child. They really not an offspring. They shouldn't get no gifts at all. Well, if that's the case, why in the world would you let them in your family in the first place? Why lie to this person and say, well, you're really my child, you're my family, you're my sister, you're my brother, you're my whatever, and then simultaneously deep in your heart be feeling as though, no, it's not true and I don't like it and they shouldn't be treated this way and I don't like that this is happening and I want to put a stop to this. Well, set them free. God said set them free then. If they bother you so much and they frustrate you to such an extent and you can't stand this and you sick and tired of that, tell them the truth and set them free and let them go on about their business then. You can, it don't make sense. There's no logic here. Either you want them to be a part of your family and it really don't matter that they are adopted, or you don't want them to be a part of your family and you tell them the truth of where they come from and that they are not a part of your family. You got to choose though. You can't pick both. There's somebody trying to pick both. You can't pick both. The God is saying there is no need. If you truly love somebody and you care about them, as somebody myself that I have always, when I was little, I used to have the desire to adopt. Nothing bothers me more than people that adopt children and treat them like they are slaves or housekeepers or workers or servants or something. What kind of mess is that? How evil and crooked is that? You don't get a medal or a token for taking care of somebody and then actually you're not taking care of them because you putting them to work. Come on now. If you are truly trying to seek God's approval and you're doing something out of the kindness of your heart and you're doing something because you love God and you are a servant of the Lord, you will not be treating that child as if they do not belong. You're not going to treat that child as if they are secondhand. You're not going to treat that child as if they don't matter. You're not going to treat that child as if you don't love them and they are unimportant, and you're not going to allow the other children to treat them that way either. I have heard some horror stories of children that are adults now that when they were adopted as children and they had to go through horrors because the children that were really the parents' kids would be so mean to them and nasty to them and trying to bully them and trying to basically treat them as if they weren't as important. They didn't matter. And nothing broke my heart or breaks my heart more than hearing somebody that was adopted into a family, most orphans' dream, say out of their mouth, I wish they wouldn't have adopted me. Could you imagine the horror that somebody got to go through in order for them to feel like they would prefer to stay in a girl's home, a boy's home, than to be adopted? Could you imagine though? God is saying that whoever this person is, the way that they are being treated, they would be better off knowing that they were adopted and being on their own than for them to be in a situation where these people, they are treating them as if they don't love them, they don't care about them, they hate them, they trying to ensure that they don't get anything, they don't want, you can't get any Christmas presents, we don't want to invite you to Thanksgiving, no, we don't want you around for this, and we don't want you around for that. They don't invite them to birthday parties, they don't want them around at none of the events. They try to push them away as far as they can. They trying to push them away, but they want to still lie to them and act like they family. Go ahead and tell the truth. The truth shall set you free. You won't have to worry about them calling you no more. You ain't got to worry about them texting you no more. You ain't got to worry about them pulling up and checking on you no more. And, like I said, this is absolute nonsense. On one hand, they act like they want this person around because they won't just tell them the truth. And on the other hand, they're going about in a way, living their life in a way like this person is such a bother to them. God says he is seeking judgment upon them. He is seeking judgment upon them. What is the point of adopting a child and then once the child turns 18, now you don't want nothing to do with them, you hate them, and they need to get away from you? And what perplexes me the most, because it that could be okay, but these people are lying to this woman or man and making them believe they are a part of their family, but treating them as if they are not. And that don't make sense. Either you like I just feel like God is saying they need to go ahead and tell the truth. Shame the devil and tell the truth. Stop acting. Stop pretending. They are withholding this information. And it says, withhold justice from the oppressed of my people. They are withholding this information and they are using it as a way to oppress this person. They are trying to use it to control this person. They could go on and live their life somewhere else. They could go on and they could build their own family. They could go on about their business. And, I'm being reminded of how Count Olaf kept on making the orphans feel as though they were just less than because they just so happen to lose their parents. And they're worthless and they're pointless. And who would love orphans? God says several people that love orphans, and they will find a family somewhere else since these people hate them so much. And it doesn't make any sense for them to sit around acting as if they are related to somebody they know they're not related to. They don't like them, apparently. They don't want them to be a part of their family, apparently. They don't want them claiming their family, apparently. So why in the world would you keep on carrying on with a charade instead of going ahead and telling the truth? Be real. Be real. God said he is seeking judgment upon these people. God said he is seeking justice for this orphan. There is no reason that these people should be carrying on a charade, carrying on a lie, and acting and pretending. It is nonsense. It is foolery. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.